Tonight's content is brought to you by Duracell. You made it to the last phase of the final boss, only to lose connection? You should have used the long-lasting effervescent power of Duracell. Duracell, guaranteed to give out right when you need it. Unless you are already using Duracell, then you should definitely use Energizer. Energizer always keeps going until it doesn't. Then again, you're sitting 2 feet from the freaking screen. Just get a wired controller already. Position, there we go. Okay. Alright, dudes and dudettes, so I debated about letting Archie do this, but I decided to just do it in person. I might do another one with Archie and then see, compare the two. But, yeah, tonight we're going to pull up more Three Kingdoms related stuff, which is Total War. Which I was very, very excited about this, since it's a slightly different take on Three Kingdoms in comparison to the Koei games. So, the Koei games kind of plays it fast and loose and campy. This is still a little fast and loose, but it tries to take itself a little more seriously. So, anyway. So, if you want to see more Three Kingdoms related stuff, go ahead and hit like and subscribe and follow right now. And I'm going to go ahead and start jumping into some of this. If you have any suggestions about who you want to see being played, let me know. There are some DLC lords that I have not played yet, so I might be jumping onto one of those, but we'll see. I was in here because I was toying around with my streaming stuff. Confirm. Okay, we're done. Go back. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so I was having trouble getting it to display. So, I think I've figured that out now. So Total War Three Kingdoms. So what is the Three Kingdoms? This is Three Kingdoms era of China. We're talking about, I forget the exact time frame. But it's basically, this starts shortly after the Yellow Turban Rebellion has been mostly quelled. The Hei's coalition is pretty much disintegrated. Dongzhuo is starting to rise into power. That kind of thing. So, actually it'll show us the dates when we hit this and go into a new campaign. And there are multiple campaigns in this that it doesn't just have the, yeah, like it'll show right here. So 182. That is, yeah, that's where most of them start out.
Yet he will fight all the same to see it survive.
She's gonna talk about them every time I do this. You probably can't hear that though, because I turned the desktop audio off for a second. Okay. So yeah, so this 182, that's shortly after where Zhang Jiao's rebellion started. So you can see here, these are the Yellow Turbans, or what's left of them. Right here, Zhang Jiao's already gone. So, and then if we, 190 is another starting point.
Cao watches dynasties fall and tyrants rise.
Let's see.
He has seen power slip into the
think
hands
this is
of
the
the
rise
undeserving. And through the chaos,
Yeah.
plots a path back to order by his hand.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so this is after Yellow Turbans are completely done with. And then I think this is when Dongzuo starts to show up. Yeah, here we go. The Empire. So, and then I think A World Betrayed. So that's the one I don't have. It was 194. That's when Lu Bu and Sun Ce start becoming big. And yeah, I don't have that time period because that's an expansion I don't have yet.
In the years since the tyrant's demise,
And Fates Divided. Okay, so this is during.
the emperor now in his custody.
This is during
All
what
of
is it?
China would seem to be laid before him,
Guandu.
ripe for the taking.
Guandu? Yeah. Battle of Guandu. So this is around the time of the Battle of Guandu. It's interesting that they list Cao Cao's hard under that scenario, so that's interesting. And then the Eight Princes is actually after all of this. So 291. By 291, the Jin dynasty is pretty much taken hold, and all these brothers are basically deciding who's going to run the show. So, anyway,
Cao Cao
182
is
is
not
where.
ignorant to the failings of the Hun,
Well,
yet he will fight all the same to see
I
its
think-
survival.
actually, Rise of the
Cao Cao watches
Mandate.
dynasties
Okay,
fall and
so these are two
tyrants
different
rise.
ones. Got it.
He
Okay.
has seen
Okay.
power slip into
I
the
misunderstood.
hands of the undeserving.
Stop talking over me, lady.
And through the chaos, plots a path back to order by his hand.
Yeah. Okay, so I misread this. So, Mandate of Heaven, so this is during Yellow Turban Rebellion. That's why you had Zhang Liang. And, where is it? Well, they're not here now. But that's why you had Zhang Liang and some of the other Yellow Turbans. This is after Yellow Turbans and then the rise of Dongzuo. So, yeah. So this is where the default game started. And then this is one of the DLCs. And then these two are another DLC. The only DLCs I have, apparently, are the free ones, plus Mandate of Heaven, plus, the one that adds the Nonman campaign, which I haven't played the Nonman campaign yet, so. But I'm eager to do so. Check your encoder settings, keyframe interval. Huh. We having some issues again? Twitch looks like it's fine. Let me know if anything looks weird. If you're watching this right now. So, but it says my keyframe interval is all messed up. I don't know what that. Seems like it's fine. Okay. Well, anyway. So anybody watching, if you have a warlord that you want to pick out, let me know. I still want to start in the same place that I usually start. I'm probably going to play as a character I haven't played before. So I've played Sun Jian before. It sounds good for Archie because you don't necessarily need to do a whole lot of combat with Cao Cao. You can do a lot with just his diplomatic abilities. Tao Yan, that sounds pretty difficult. Liu Yan. Interesting. Xu Zi. Ooh, that.
China is people,
Governor of
not its
Xi.
oppressive walls.
The chef has wisely and insidiously kindled the favor of the Han,
Okay.
for he is cunning of mind and a barrier against threats from distant lands.
Creating tribute trip. Chess. Some generals in battle. Huh. Interesting. So, this is Zhang
All I am has
Jiang.
been
I I've tried to play as her. She is rough.
Dynasties and nobility mean nothing to Zhongjia. She prefers to seize glory in her own way.
Yeah. And by her own way, she means basically loot and kill everything. Yeah. What's Yanbai here?
The tiger rises.
Yan Baiho has spent his life building a home in the south. An existence he will now defend against invaders with steel and rage.
So this whole area eventually becomes Wu. He's one of the warlords that Sun Ce eventually has to conquer. This is all non-men over here. So, yeah, that's interesting. Unique features. Xiaoyu Camp, Mercenary Treaty. Self-conquered land to mercenary master for large sum. Interesting. Excuse me. White Tiger Confederation increases for every ally or coalition member, decreases the research time for bandit network. Reduces recruitment costs for non-bandit units. Bandit, you have access to all bandit mechanics. Oh, so mechanics that these guys have.
Survives on its roots.
Probably.
Between the light of the civilized,
Freedom and peace is all we ask.
So it sounds like he's basically about building alliances and capitalizing on those.
an existence he will now defend against
Okay.
invaders.
Not sure if that would be particularly interesting to watch, though. Ma Tang. Rubiao. Lu Chong. Why is he listed as easy?
My legacy will be one of uncountable glories.
Achievements,
Prince
police trophies
Lu
on
Chong
display.
is a warrior whose dedication to
Where
his
is Lu
people
Chong? Oh, there he
is
is.
matched only by his formidable skill in battle.
He's right. Oh. Okay, I see why I didn't see much of him. He's between a rock and a hard place here. That's Yuan Shu, that's Cao Cao, that's Yuan Shao, that's Dong Zuo. He's gonna get squeezed out real fast. So, that's interesting. Liu Bei, Yuan Shao. I don't know. Have I played Liu Bei yet? I don't know if I actually played Liu Bei yet. No, surely I have.
Humility keeps one on.
Unity.
Liu Bei sees chaos in the face of Dong Zhuo and will not rest until the tyrant's corruption is uprooted and the Han dynasty restored.
Yeah, companionship. So, yeah, Liu Bei starts off with some of the best characters in the game. So, should I play as one of the new guys? Liu Hong, not available at this state. Got it. Alright. So, and these are the recommended ones, which I'm pretty sure I've played all of the recommended ones at least once. Maybe not all the way through, but Yuan Shao. Oh yeah, ooh. House with Zan was kind of fun. Buzzlow.
Only my victories will secure our future.
Prince Liu
Oh,
Chong
gosh,
is a
keep
warrior
talking.
whose dedication to his people
Not very
is
familiar
matched
with
only
these.
by his formidable skill in battle.
Huh. Alright. I'm kind of debating between doing Yan Baihu or I have to do Liu Bei since I don't remember if I actually did Liu Bei.
it's been a while since I played the game, so I don't think I should do any characters that are hard. Normal is probably a bit more my speed right at the moment. Right. Sun Tzu is probably the best starting point, though. Liu Chong, they say, is easy, but he's gonna get squeezed out real fast. I should have thought of this ahead of time, huh? Now, some of these characters, like Zhang Jiang, Zhang Yan, are like footnotes. So, Dynasty Warriors does that all the time too. But they make full-fledged characters that are basically footnotes. But they basically made these guys akin to warlords.
To whatever end, I will strive.
Yen Baiho has spent his life building a home in the south. An existence he will now defend against invaders with steel and rage.
White Tiger Raiders. Ultimate armor. Okay. Do against shield splash attack. Huh. No, let's try it. Wait, what's... Normal. And not have a visible tactical map. Oh, well, I might actually need that. Okay. We'll do that for now. Timeless characters. Age of characters is hidden. Death by old age is prevented. Cannot cheat. Oh, okay. Alright. Romance, more character centered, yeah. That's what we want. There we go. Okay.
Embers
Starting down by who?
stark against the night. The tyrant Dong Zhuo wields the flames of destruction.
They're birds.
Lo Yang burns. Chaos
Ouchie.
ignites as the power of the eunuchs is crushed. In the pyre, the hand falters. Warlords look to their futures, creeping tendrils of conquest across the land. Yen Baiho will not stand for those who encroach upon his home. He will fight the world in the name of his people.
Okay. Try and not see how it
China is
goes.
in turmoil. The great empire of the Han, stretching back ages beyond counting,
Yep.
is being devoured by corruption. The Yellow Turbans, thousands strong, began raising their banners in rebellion and seizing commanderies across the realm. In response, generals loyal to the emperor rose up and put down the rebellion.
Yeah, it's interesting, though, that the Yellow Turbans basically wound up fulfilling their own prophecy because once the warlords realized that the emperor basically had no power other than asking them to do stuff, yeah, they just started carving the whole place up like a piece of the pie. So come on. It shouldn't take you this long to load. interesting because I don't remember a whole lot about Yanbaihu in the actual book, and I have Record of the Three Kingdoms, like a translated version of that, and I don't remember it talking about Yanbaihu very much in that either. But so I'm curious how much of this iteration of them is historically based, and how much of it they just kind of played around with. Come on. The load screens. So it'll be interesting to see how this works. There we go. Oh. What happened there? Are you going slow because I'm recording, or are you going slow because you want to embarrass me? Come on. Here. Uh-oh. No, don't do the not responding. Ah, come on. There it goes. Jeez. I'm not running that much stuff. Double check my system's right. Oh, yeah, okay. Any
Yet,
buggers.
despite the victory, the chaos only grew. With the corruption at the very heart of the empire, the loyal generals stormed the imperial palace and killed the 10 eunuchs, the source of China's ills. In the madness, the warlord Dong Zhuo seized the emperor. With the great warrior Le Bu at his side, none dared oppose him.
There we go.
These lands should be yours, Yanbaihu, but you do not control them. Not yet.
Okay.
My loyal followers have ably supported me, but I yearn for more.
Okay.
And you shall have more. You must march on the nearby local capital and take it. Only then can you begin to build a better world for your followers.
And so it shall be. The south could be mine, yet the lingering of warlords to the north presents a threat. Swen Jiang, as king, look upon these lands avariciously.
You will need to confront them in time.
Okay.
But your first goal should be to consolidate.
My people look to me for aid, and I will always welcome those loyal warriors weary of the old world.
Okay.
I shall make these lands my hunting grounds, and the world shall know that to trespass on the White Tiger's lands is to invite death, and nothing more.
Okie dokie. So I guess we're gonna invite him to death. Unique building, option, minor settlements. Okay, yeah. Tactical withdrawal. New battle ability greatly boosts speed and evasion units in an area of effect that reduces their attack rate. Infantry. Hybrid spear, two-hand, okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright, let's do this. Yep, capture the following settlement. The one back there. Got it. Okay. Seems simple enough. Let's see. Let's click on him. Liu Kang! Oh, good. Let's start with Mortal Kombat.
From the mountains
Okay,
to the
yeah, there we
sea.
go.
Now,
Okay. I have to remember my controls. Close victory. Yeah, okay. I'm just doing a little quick save here. You know, just in case. Alright. Oh, now what? Okie dokie. So now we gotta go through another load screen. So.
my life is
Oh. You gonna talk to
There
me?
are none who will take that road. No fight, no matter how insignificant, is beneath my attention. I will defend our homes against any threats.
I guess it makes sense why
Those
he
from the
would
north,
be
with the one the south as theirs to claim,
part of a
but they will
coalition
soon know that the white
later on.
tiger is here, protecting
and
us.
since tries to
Any
take
who
over the
is
world.
rude will face my savage furies.
Yeah. It's interesting that they list him as a bandit. But at the same time he's talking about his lands and stuff. That's kind of... Which is it? It's like half of one, 2/3 of the other? I don't get it. But we'll see what this looks like.